Alright guys, I'm here. Time for another video. We're back. We're going to finish the Da Vinci Disappearance, so let's go. I'm really embarrassed by the last episode. I really fucked that puzzle up. That's really pathetic. Again, because I do puzzles in my free time. A lot of times, like if I'm like bored at a certain location, I'll do a puzzle on my phone or something. So I'm really embarrassed that that puzzle took me so long to do. I mean, that took me like 10 to 15 minutes, and that's really pathetic. And also I've done the puzzle before, which is even more pathetic. So it's like, I don't get why it took me so long to do that. I feel like that was pretty pathetic of me, but whatever. We got past it. Alright, let's finish this. Alright, the Temple of Pygath or whatever. Don't lose any health squares. I don't know about that. Alright. Yeah, pretty much this entire last quest is just a big tomb, which is fun. Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Oh yes, was it Nintendo Direct was today also, which was interesting. They announced a lot of shit, a lot of remakes, which is kind of strange. I'm not necessarily strange, but it's usually Nintendo, like, they don't usually do the deluxe edition sort of stuff of like releasing a game, re-releasing a game, but just adding in the DLC. And like they've done like re-releases before, like they did like the Wind Waker HD and like Zelda 3D and stuff like that. But usually they don't do the like, oh, we're gonna pack in all the DLC and that sort of shit. But they're doing that for like Hyrule Warriors, I know, and but like Dark Souls, they're doing that with. I mean, Dark Souls is coming on every console, not just the Switch, but that's something I wasn't expecting though. That's interesting though, that Dark Souls is coming to a Nintendo console. What the fuck is going on? What am I even doing? Okay, there we go. I don't know, nothing too major for me, like nothing that's gonna make me want to buy a Switch. I mean, there's already two games that I want to get on the Switch. There's Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, but I don't feel like I need to get them right now. And to be honest, I don't know when I'm going to feel like I need to get them. I mean, Zelda I really want to play. It looks like so much fun, and I'm not a big Zelda guy. I never have been. I do love Link to the Past. I love Wind Waker, but I mean...
You who arrested Cesare Borgia, who stopped the spread of Roman ignorance.
Excuse me, that was a spoiler, motherfuckers. I haven't gotten there yet.
In the golden age of mankind.
Should I persuade our friend by kicking him? Or would you rather I used my knife?
On the contrary, there is nothing I would like more than an amiable solution. Help Leonardo see reason. With the Pythagorean Unifier, we will remake humanity together.
Not under my creed.
Then the revolution will begin without you. Ucciderlo!
Alright, but yeah, I've never been a big Zelda guy, like as a kid I should say. I never actually really played a Zelda game that much until less than 5 years ago, I would say. I did play Link to the Past and Wind Waker a lot, as I said. I did play some of, like I played some of the original. I never got super far into it. I did play, fucking Ocarina of Time a little bit. Never really got super into it, which I know is like blasphemy for a lot of retro gamers and stuff. But yeah, just never really got into Ocarina of Time. Really didn't like Majora's Mask. I really don't like the time limit aspect. I mean, it's a unique thing, but I didn't really love it. I found that really annoying. And then Wind Waker, I'm not Wind Waker, Twilight Princess I didn't particularly like too much. Yeah, I haven't played any other Zelda game. I haven't played Four Swords. I haven't played any of the handheld ones really. I've played Link to the Past on GBA, but again, it's Link to the Past. Okay. I haven't played any of the, I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Skyward Sword.
Very foolish.
Stay away from me, assassino! We are all the same underneath.
Alright. I didn't realize this happened that quickly. I thought this fight was longer.
You... an assassin? The enemy of knowledge?
One must choose to search for truth. Forcing it on others accomplishes little.
These lost people... warring kingdoms... I would have ended their suffering.
Che tu possa conoscere la verità nella morte. Requiescat in pace.
Alright. So I guess this will go a bit quicker than I was thinking. I thought this fight took at least 10 minutes. It only took 5, so we should be able to do this pretty quickly. Then we'll probably do some modern day stuff. We'll go to the modern day, see if there's any thing to do there.
Final room of the temple.
You are hurt.
I will be fine.
And then probably end the episode. Then we'll finish. We'll do sequence 8 next episode, and then sequence 9 and the end of the game in the next episode, and that'll be it for Brotherhood. And we'll head on to Revelations, which should be fun. Also, I'm really excited to play Revelations again. I love Revelations. At least as of the last time I played it, which was a year and a half ago. I don't think gameplay-wise it's that much of an improvement over Brotherhood. It's actually probably a downgrade at certain points. But I think narrative-wise, it's definitely an improvement from Brotherhood. I never cared for Brotherhood's narrative. Well, I do think it's an interesting concept. I don't think it's really executed perfectly. Yeah, this is the puzzle thing.
Believe that the soul moved through cracks in the earth, like a beam of light. It ignites fire, which symbolizes knowledge.
Alright, let's do it. Okay. Not there. Damn it. So this takes place after Ezio... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. There's a fucking lever there. This takes place after Ezio puts the apple in the Colosseum, right? Spoiler alert for the end of the game. It doesn't really matter at this point. So this happens like right after that, right? But like right before he hunts down Cesare for the final time. Okay. Let's go. Some platforming here. This is pretty fun. Alright. There we go.
Now I can get back up here.
Actually, more to think about Revelations, though, the side quests are pretty annoying. Because none of the side quests are given to you. There's, like, you have to do shit before you get the side quests. Because even, like, the Desmond story thing, like, you have to collect the animus fragments.
Easy for you to say.
To get to do the Desmond quest. So that's annoying, too. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going up, duh. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with Revelations. I'm just going to play straight through the game and not really care about the side quest or what. Because that would be the most convenient way to do it, to be honest. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Alright. Really, I think it's just gonna be how I'm feeling when playing the game. Because that's usually how it ends up being, is like whether I feel like doing it or not. Alright.
We must continue onward.
Yep. I believe there's like a fire puzzle or something, right? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, well that was a failure. Could have gotten the full sync, but I fucked that up.
Florence, of course.
You do not need to lie to me. Salai fits you. I approve.
Now here's the AC1 music. Alright.
Do you hear that? The sound of wind.
Okay.
The Pythagoreans believed all the forces of nature could be whittled down to numbers. Mathematica can then act on nature, allowing man to harness nature's
Holy shit. Huh. That's interesting for... I never realized that until recently. Because recently... Okay, spoiler alert for all of Assassin's Creed, essentially. Here. I'm going to talk about a theory that's been going around recently that I'm really buying into. But this actually makes me buy into it even more considering they referenced it here. There is a theory out there now that the entire Assassin's Creed series is a simulation. And the entire Assassin's Creed world is a simulation. And that it can be modified using numbers and using...
Now I can get back up here.
Okay, that's dumb. Alright, using... what is it? That's pretty much like a program. Like you can change the code and you can... Yeah, like stuff like that. Like it's like a... Okay, fuck me. It's like coding and stuff. So that's interesting that he mentions that that they thought that the entire world was like numbers and shit, because that really buys into the theory. That was brought up after Origins, after the first Civ stuff in Origins, which, to be honest, makes me really think that the theory is true. Okay, I guess we're not going there. Fuck, we're supposed to jump to the side. I don't know why I jumped that way. Okay, fuck. But, that's really interesting that they mentioned that. Okay, actually, we're supposed to go here, duh. Yeah, I'm really thinking that theory's true. I mean, I really think it is, because it just makes the most sense at this point for where... Because there are references to it multiple times, especially if... Fuck. No, go straight. Okay, there we go. With the stuff like the eye, where... Fuck me, jump to the side. Okay, there we go. When Minerva mentions that, the eye, like, I forgot what... Something about the eye changes the programming. I forgot what it is. But either way, like it's interesting. I think this is a really interesting theory that I'm pretty sure is right.
The wheel is turning. You are channeling the air. Keep going.
Perfect. Route up if I fall.
So dumb. Yeah, we have a route up if we fall. Okay. Okay. And to be honest, if they did that, I would be pretty happy. At least it would be something for modern day, which we haven't gotten in a while. I think that's what they're heading towards in the next couple games. They're gonna explore more of that sort of area of things. I believe there's another room after this, so we're not
Only one
done
final room
just
before
yet.
we reach the center.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, how does he know that? Okay. Alright, didn't mean to do that. Let's go down here. Alright. Yeah, this is a nice, though, goodbye to Leonardo, because this is the last time we see Leonardo. Like, I think ever, right? Within the games?
Expected. Delightful.
The fire of knowledge.
Okay, this is the fire
Right.
one. Okay.
Harmony was achieved for the Pythagoreans when multiplicity became unity, when many thoughts combined to form one original idea.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if this was foreshadowing at the time. Like, I wonder if this is an idea they've had the entire time. Because obviously there's references to it since, even here in Brotherhood, but even in 2, even in 3. So, and even, probably if I think about, probably even in Revelations. So it's definitely an idea I think they've been kicking around for a while, and I wonder if it's just now that they're, like, pretty much really heading towards that the reality is a simulation sort of stuff.
If I fall.
Or reality is
Yes.
just a bunch of code and
Enlightening.
that can be modified and all that. Which, I mean, again, that's been said in in AC3 with the experiments that they did in the Grand Temple. And with how the eye works, the eye changes the code or something. Okay. But yeah, that's just an interesting thing to think about. Again, we're not going to get answers for a while. But it's still cool to think about. Especially since it doesn't seem like there's going to be an Assassin's Creed game this year, which I'm fine with. To be honest, I'm not one of these people that thinks that we for sure need, like, years and years. Like, I know that, like, again, I listen to the Kill Connor Club podcast every once in a while, and they mentioned that, like, oh, I would be okay if Assassin's Creed only every 4 years. And, like, for me personally, I would be really upset at an Assassin's Creed game every 4 years. Mainly because at this point, I mean, I shouldn't say at this point, actually, because to be honest, at this point, I probably like the gameplay more than the story, but if they did the story right, the story is really what made me love Assassin's Creed. Like, that's why I got so invested in this franchise, is because I really love the narrative. I love the modern day, really. And, the fact that really, if they did the story right, I would be 100% okay with a game every year, even if it had the shittiest gameplay. Like, if they did, like, have a fantastic narrative. Like, if they did, like, re-release... Okay, wait. If they re-released the game, like, Origins, just different... Like, just naming different characters and all different, names for the quest and everything, but it had a really good narrative, I would be okay with that. But I don't think they can do that. I don't think they would. I don't think they know how to make a good Assassin's Creed narrative at this point, to be honest. They haven't had one in a very long time. Like one that benefits, like has a really good story in the past and a really good modern day. I love that they play the music from AC1 there. See, I don't think they know how to do. I don't think. I should say this. I don't think they want to do it, really. I think they really just care about the past at this point. I don't think they really care about the modern
Unity
day
is achieved, but
nearly
the door
as much
is not
in the
opening.
modern day. In the current games, I mean, which is a shame. But it is what it is. But I'm okay with 2 years. I think more than that, I would be kind of like irritated. Just because I do want the story to move on. I want the story to progress.
No.
It's like Star Wars. Like if there was only a Star Wars movie every like 3 or 4 years at this point, I would have been like, if there was a bigger gap between
If I rearrange these. Done.
if there's a bigger gap between 7 and 8, I would have probably been pretty irritated. Alright. We should be done. Yeah, we're done. This is the end? Yeah, I love how it's a vault just to show you the location of the Grand Temple. This is what's at the Colosseum vault. And here's the coordinates.
Those are not Pythagorean symbols. 43, 39, 19, N, 75, 27.
This was so
42,
awesome back in the day.
W. Nothing. The cult of Hermes is wrong. The number is meaningless.
That's funny because Ezio knows.
You are leaving?
No mere number can repair the world. Come, my friend. Help me charter a
He knows
ship to
that's not for
Havana.
him.
I must finish with Cesare Borgia. It is not intended for us.
Ezio, what are you not telling me?
What else are you working on?
Well, I have
Oh, he's
begun
completely
several
changed the
section
subject.
studies. Then King Louis XII seems interested
It's
in
so
hiring me
dumb,
as an
though.
engineer.
He's like, all of a
Yes,
sudden,
I'm
Leonardo
thinking
doesn't
of
give two shits
recreating
about
the
it.
St.
He
John
spent this
Boston
entire time
fire.
trying to find this thing, and now he doesn't
Someone
care.
would borrow for it again, of course. Then, perhaps perhaps I will study a woman with child to
But
see
we did
how
it.
her body changes.
But again,
Interesting. Tell me more.
really good, really cool. Like, it told us where we're going in the future, because those coordinates lead to Turin, New York, which is the location of the Grand Temple in the modern day, which is where we go later in the modern day story, and is where most of Assassin's Creed 3 takes place in the modern day. Yeah, so here they send you an email. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's really interesting, actually. So they do have a backup sort of thing, because, like, again, I thought you could only play the game after you finish the game. Like, I didn't know that they would actually change it, like, because instead of having the dialogue by William Miles, which is what would be in the game normally if you finish the game already, you get the emails. So that's cool. What is strange, though, it makes it seem like William Miles isn't Desmond's dad, even though we know it's Desmond's dad. Yeah, why can't Lucy and Sean know? Oh, whatever. Like, what did they think I was doing this entire time, then? But, yeah, actually, we'll go into the modern day. We have some time, actually. We're gonna go to the modern day, because I want to see if there's any more dialogue for us to do. And then after that, we will, continue with, sequence 8. We'll start sequence 8. Then, we'll finish that in the next episode, and then episode after that, we'll finish sequence 9, and finish the game.
Welcome back, Desmond.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else here.
How long do we have before the Templar satellite launch?
It's October 8th, so that leaves us with 74 days.
Oh, we're 2 days away from the ending of the game.
Think about all that you've been through in the last month. 74 days is
Which,
a
again,
long
this is so interesting, because this is part of the main story. Yet, it's not mentioned in the main story until just now, the satellite launch. I don't believe, right? Or is it mentioned at the end of 2? I think it's mentioned at the end of 2. But the way you find out about it is about the emails in Assassin's Creed 1, which aren't mandatory. So it's cool. It's cool that this is a thing.
Getting closer to the apple. I can feel it.
If it were up to me, you'd take more breaks.
Good thing the fate of the world doesn't rest on your shoulders.
Hey, joke all you want, but your mental health is a serious concern. It only takes a couple of months for most Animus users to exhibit extreme side effects, and you've been in for prolonged stretches of time.
I'll rest once we have the apple.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Okay.
I'm kind of busy here.
Alright, let's go to Rebecca.
That disrupted memory seems to be getting clearer.
It's amazing. The sequence is repairing itself as if we're helping you work through psychological trauma.
So I'm gonna be a more balanced person by the end of this?
Actually, what tattoos does Desmond have? I don't even know. Like, I always knew he had tattoos.
Guilty about frying his brain?
Sean's on the tree duty.
Deal.
Oh, of course, yeah. You side with her. Communists.
I love Sean.
Gotta stay with the code.
Alright. Oh, that's it? Oh, she doesn't have anything else to say? Okay.
Any good stories about Cesare?
Are you kidding? He was notorious. Get this. In 1502, his top captains rebelled against him. He made concessions to all of them, and they rejoined his army. Then, on New Year's Eve in 1503, he got them together inside a room in Sinigalia. Everyone was arrested. 2 were put back to back and strangled by Micheletto that very night. The rest were thrown into chains and killed a few weeks later.
Wow.
The amazing thing is that Cesare was so friendly during the months before, they never saw the trap coming. Machiavelli called him the master deceiver.
Yep. Alright.
So Cesare was pretty secretive.
Yeah, he was, except, weirdly, when it came to sex. After his wedding, he sent a letter to the Pope explicitly describing the intercourse on his wedding night. According to the letter, Cesare and his French bride did the deed 8 times.
Isn't that a Catholic thing?
What?
You're supposed to send the Pope a letter about your wedding night.
It's so dumb.
Let's the old guy live a little, you know?
You know, that sounds quite plausible, actually.
Alright. I believe that's it, right?
We don't have time for chit-chat.
Yeah, let's go to the emails. Let's see, again, I don't think we have anything too important in ours. It's really everyone else's. Yeah, again, Lucy's probably the most important for the overall story. Is there anything in... Okay, William Miles here again. Yeah, this is it's really cool stuff. I really like what they do here, especially with the explanation that comes later. Like, I really like a lot of this stuff, and it's a shame that a lot of this stuff means nothing now, and a lot of this stuff is never really going to be done again. I mean, like, they're not going to do anything with a lot of this stuff, which is a shame, but it is what it is, I guess. No, not that one. Anything to, oh, deleted. It'll be deleted, wouldn't it? The William Miles stuff. No, that's not the one. That's the one we already saw. Okay, yeah, let's just leave. I think we get the point. Yeah, let's go. Can we not go back in? I want to go back in. There we... No? What the fuck? There we go. Alright, we're almost done. Alright. So, we're still a bit early, actually. Yeah, that final section of Da Vinci Disappearance, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I thought it was longer than that, but we will head towards the main quest just to make sure that we do get it finished. Like, we'll go near the palazzo. Oh, actually, there's a tunnel there. Might as well get the tunnel. And oh shit, we have 20,000 in the bank. That's pretty nice. So we have over 10,000 or over 100,000 right now. So that's pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna go to this tunnel. Fast travel somewhat close to the palazzo, and then we'll get some last minute, which I believe this is the closest. I guess really that other one, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Okay, I don't even think we've opened up the one that I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't think we have. Yeah, we haven't. So let's just go to Rosa in Fiore. Then we'll pick up some last minute ammunition and medicine and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll finish the game in the next episode. Alright, sorry, well, we'll start the stuff towards the end. Like, we'll finish sequence 8 in the next episode, then we'll finish sequence 9 and the last part of the modern day in the final episode. Right, let's go. So, we'll pick up, we'll go to this blacksmith here, which I believe we have to open ourselves, but yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, how much of Rome did I remodel? I don't even think I've done, like, not even 50% of it, have I? It feels like we did a lot, but I doubt we're even that far into it. Okay, so, nothing to repair. Weapons, I think we already bought pretty much the best weapon that we're gonna use. Which was this, the Milanese one. I don't believe there's a better weapon that isn't a heavy weapon. And I don't like the heavy weapons. Should we get the bone dagger? That does a lot less damage, so there's no point in getting that, I guess. Crossbow we have, obviously. Ammunition. All we need to buy are crossbow bolts. And then, yeah, that's it for that. Okay. Again, we might as well just go around to every type of shop. Just see what we can get. So, here we wasted some poison, so we'll buy that back. Fast poison we don't have, and oh, we're full on medicine. Okay. So, let's check the map. Yeah, we might as well just do everything we can that we plan on doing before the final quest right now. So, is there a bank? I mean, I guess we don't need to go to the bank. It's not really necessary right now. There's one all the way down there. That's kind of far. Yeah, I guess we don't need it. I guess we're done, really. We could go to Taylor, but I don't think there's anything we're going to buy there anyway. So, yeah, I think we're done. So, we've only rebuilt 40% of Rome. Fuck. Keep on doing that. But, yeah, I guess we'll go to the main quest. I guess that's what we're going to do now. So, let's head over there. Alright, Christina Memories nearby. We're not going to do those again. I did plan on doing it at the beginning, but we're just not even close to having the right synchronization number. We need 75 to get all of them, and we're only at 44. So there's no fucking way we're going to do it. Yeah, let's go. Okay. That's probably going to be a mistake, and it kind of was. Alright. But the final battle of Cesare should be pretty easy, especially if we don't use up any of our, I just realized, where'd our parachutes go? Oh, especially if we don't use up any of our ammunition stuff here. Ah, shit. Yeah, where'd our parachutes go? We had like 5 of them. Where'd they go to? I mean, it doesn't really matter, we're never going to use them. I never use parachutes in this game. But still, it's like, where'd they go? Okay. Okay, so I guess let's head down here. We don't have to, but might as well. Because this is all a restricted area. Actually, can we even get up there? Alright, well, let's just end the episode here. The quest is in that pathway over there, so we'll end the episode here. Next episode, we'll start Sequence 8, finish that, and then we'll be nearing the end of the game. So, yeah, thank you for watching.